I'm doing well. It's Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
And God bless them. We're going to have them as a sponsor for another 12 months. Michaelis, thank you. I don't know. What is it, 15 years now?
16.
16. It used to be Angie's List, and then they went big time, and then we haven't had Angie's List.
Michaelis used to be Angie's
No,
List?
no. Angie's List
That's
used
what
to
you
be
were
our show
leading.
sponsor.
That's what you're leading our
Oh,
listeners.
you and the English teachers and your commas, okay?
Oh, how's everybody doing?
I had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great day after Thanksgiving, but I dug and dug and dug. I had to dig a 36-inch post hole, and I forgot how old I was. It's a lot of digging.
Huh. Jane says she wanted a bird feeder in a certain place or
I
something?
put up a 25-foot flagpole so that I could bring up a flagpole tree. Yeah. No, so a flagpole tree with lights and stuff.
Oh, very cool.
And in that 50-mile-an-hour wind, it snapped it.
No
right
way.
Off, snapped it right off. So I
Just with light strands? How do they pick up the...
50-mile-an-hour wind is a
Yeah.
lot, and it's like a wind sail. So I dug that one up, and I'm planning another one that's twice as
Wow.
big. So, but anyway, ready. I was supposed to be able to do it yesterday, but darn it, they didn't they didn't send me the sleeves, so now the sleeves coming today. So
shoot.
I'm pouring 350, 500 pounds of concrete today.
You shouldn't do that on your own. I hope you have somebody to help you.
Hello?
I got Jane.
Check. That was good. Terry? Let me see if you can hear.
I'll try it. It'll
Hey, Tara's back.
No,
Hello?
you're real garbled.
No,
Hello?
she's
Allison,
not.
try that.
Quit it.
Try that. Allison was fine, but
See, I know. It's me.
no, you're good.
It is. It's really me.
It's your attitude, Terry. Isn't that
I've
what
really
your
been here
parents?
the whole time. Hi.
When things went wrong in the family, they'd always say it's your attitude. They say,
Yeah.
Tommy, it's your attitude.
It's your attitude.
Denny, it's your attitude. Connie Sue was always perfect. So
Well, maybe it's just a broken microphone.
Hey, the lights are on.
They
on
are.
Monument Circle.
And they look
Everything's
beautiful this
lit
morning
and
with the-
beautiful. The cherub is here.
at Ellis,
Television
I
here.
saw the
Christmas
cherub this
commercials are
morning.
back.
Yep.
You know, I never get tired of it. Did you guys do a beautiful holiday
We did.
TV commercial?
We did a takeoff couple. One is I thought very inspirational. You know, instead of like, it showed a man and a woman. It was very realistic because they had each other holding each other,
Was it
which
Jane
we
and
know
me?
would never happen.
Where did you find them? Or were
But
they?
They were
with
actors.
the talent
actors.
agency?
And the thing is, she was scrolling, and she's scrolling to shopping online, and she said, "This just doesn't feel like Christmas." And the man says, "Sullivan's," and then it just goes to Sullivan's.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun,
that's
dun.
beautiful.
But the one we
Is this
just
brand new?
we've been running that for about I think with about 4 weeks. The
But
one
I mean, it's new this season.
Yes,
This is the first
yes.
time you've done
And
it.
it's
It's
brand
not one
new.
that
strolling, not scrolling. That was the theme.
oh, that's right.
Strolling,
Thank
not
you.
scrolling.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. The one we just released was a kind of a takeoff of Tim Allen in Santa Claus.
One of my favorite Christmas movies.
So remember the scene where he's now starting to look more and more like
Right.
Santa, and he goes to watch his son play soccer, and the kids line up,
Right.
right? So we have Santa is working at Sullivan Hardware and Garden in the grill department, and this guy walks up and says, "Do you work here?" You know, and kind of throws out his list real fast of what he wants, and then when you look, there's a whole line of guys.
Oh,
Waiting
that's
to-
good. That's
Yeah.
a good one, too. Is that one new for this season?
It is.
I love that. Maybe those will be classics, like some of the classics.
Some of the
that you
classics we
still
can hope.
see,
Hey,
like
before we go to
Santa
our-
coming down the
Before
going
we-
down the hill on a Norelco shaver.
Before the
Yes.
That you can see that every year. The ladies from Amazon now. I hope that will be a one every year where they're just they're watching the kids all sledding along. The
Oh,
trail.
I
Have you
love
seen
that
one? Oh
one.
my gosh, I love
Now,
that
see, the
one.
thing is that an Amazon commercial?
Yes. See, you watch the whole thing and then you're not
Sometimes-
even really sure. but
That's the
she
weird
makes
thing.
an
Sometimes
order.
on the best commercials,
Yeah.
I watch them and then I go, wait, who was that?
Yeah. Because you'll just like the story.
Yeah.
You like the. I love the commercials.
I love the Hobby Lobby has a great commercial too. It's very emotional.
I don't know that one. Are you
It's
making
just-
a? Are you? How come you're smiling when you say emotional?
Yeah, I mean it's just real tender and warm. And,
How do you have time
And
to
I just
watch
don't
television?
think of Hobby Lobby like
You don't have time to watch television, but you always know the commercials.
You know what? I don't watch the shows. I just watch the commercials.
I like the commercials too.
Okay.
I'm big on commercials, and I don't love a lot of them. But during the holidays, they've come up. These agencies or whoever's doing
Right.
you come up with some good ones. The ones I don't get to you agencies listening. I don't know what you're doing with perfume. The perfume commercials, you've got women that are running in Africa with the lions, and then they're running, and all of a sudden they're sweaty and dirty, and then they look into the camera, and then they say, like,
Dior.
Givenchy. And you're like, I don't get it.
It's true. I just saw the Johnny Depp one where he was wrestling a lion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. So those of you that are doing that, I
That's
don't
always
get
been like
what
that,
you're
though.
saying about perfume. I don't know what you're doing.
Have you seen the new men's cologne commercials where they have women just sitting talking to them, and the guy sprays himself, and it must be some sort of pheromone, and these women just melt on stage, and he goes, "What's that?" And he goes,
A dream.
"This." A dream. But he hits it
That would
again.
be funny.
And,
I
these,
would
and these
remember
girls.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
And it should have been pulled out of the dream by his wife yelling at him to take out the trash.
Okay, I have to ask you a question,
That's a
Sullivan.
good dream.
I wanted to ask
That's
you this
funny.
yesterday, but I happened to come in at dark 30 about 8:05, and you were panic stricken, restarting every machine in that building.
Oh,
You
my
restarted
God.
the pumps, the cash registers, the computers. What happened?
Well, what happened was sometimes we have trouble on the day after a big holiday that maybe some of our staff showing up on time. And it doesn't take much. They can be 5 minutes late because it's Black Friday. So I was actually there. I was opening the North
I
Pole.
saw you
And
This is Friday.
this is yesterday.
Yesterday.
at
Opening the gates, and all of a sudden I walked towards the front. I noticed the lights are still off in the greenhouse where we have Sully's Grill. So I turned those on, and then I go up front, and all hell. Well, what happened was Mary Lou, God love her, because she was trying to help us. She runs the yellow house. She was trying to help turn on the lights, but what she did was turn off all of the breakers.
Oh, so that's why
So-
Shelley and Joe were so
when we
distraught.
turned everything back on, and we had just put in new computers, and they hadn't put the battery backups on them yet.
Oh.
They took 35 minutes to reset.
Oh,
Shelley,
boy, that's
Shelley was
bad.
beside herself, and Joe, she was just staying busy. And of course,
No,
the one
that's
guy.
anger.
Well, what I thought was funny is the one guy came in that was ahead of me, and he was Mr. Jovial, having a good time. You guys are panic stricken, and this
I
customer.
wanted to, yeah, you talk about a guy that can't read the room. I about punched that guy in the
You
face.
know what? I thought he was doing a stand-up routine. He was trying.
No,
and
he's like-
And Shelley was just looking at him.
Shelly
"Will
has
you
dyed.
Shut up.
Shelly has dyed hair. It's like, oh, what color's your hair? I really like your hair. It's like, shut up and get out of here.
You could tell the stress level.
I'm
was
not
a
normally
little
like
high.
that to customers, but it's like,
Wow.
read
You
the
really-
room, pal. We got problems here. And
I
he
knew
just
something
and he
was
just
up.
kept going on and,
And
on
on
and on.
and
He
on.
goes, my name's this. It's like, what's your name? It's like, get out of here.
Well, he was
Well,
in
I
front
hope
of
he's
me, and
not
I just
listening at
wanted to
this very
check out
moment.
my pellets. Oh, God.
I mean, wow, you really snapped.
He did no.
I
He
did
did not
snap.
snap. Pat kept his cool. Shelley was the
I
one.
wanted
he's
to. I
snapping
wanted
now.
to snap.
Shelley should get the Nobel Peace Prize because she was the one at the end of her rope.
Yeah. So.
Oh golly.
And then one last thing, I want to throw out a public thank you to two of the guys that work for us, Greg Moberg and Andrew Cuppy, because they are in charge of our warehouse. So they're also in charge of getting 1,200 Christmas trees to people's homes and set up with
Oh,
all the
sure.
lights.
Yep.
So in the middle, and yesterday, because as you can imagine, a lot of people want their tree the day after Thanksgiving. So they had 55 deliveries yesterday,
Wow.
and they made it downtown to get the trees on the stage for the lighting of the world's largest Christmas tree.
That's amazing.
And then they got them back off, and then they put them in the MS lobby, and then they'll pick them up today. So,
Wow.
but what they
Way
found
to go,
out,
guys.
That's.
I got a
yeah.
text from them. They brought flatbed carts this year, and they said, "This is amazing." He goes, "People respect the cart." He goes, "If you're going in a crowd, take a cart because everyone just gets out of the
everybody
way."
Gets out of the way.
Yeah, he goes, "Game changer."
Yeah, he's probably right. I didn't think
Yeah.
about it, but yeah, you think about yourself when a cart's coming through. And you
Oh
move,
yeah, you move out of the
and
way
you help.
You
You push.
protect
You start
your
pushing
because
other
it looks
people back.
and
like,
it looks
you're-
official. It looks official. So, but thank you to both those guys for their little bit of helping the city get the tree lit on time and all that stuff. So, all right, we are going to come right back. We have a very special guest we're going to talk to. It's Fulton. Fulton's got things to do. He can't sit around online for 2 hours. He's
Sure.
got stuff to do. 93 WIBC.
Oh, no, he's dead.
93 WIBC.
A man wanted for several violent crimes is
water. Did I get them all?
Close enough.
It's Michaelis. 844-FIX-INDY. Thanks, guys.
You know who else we need is Fulton. Hi, Fulton.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, everyone.
Are you? Fulton's been sick this week.
Oh, I can hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
That's the after
Yeah,
pressure.
I got a bad cold.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that.
At least it was
Yeah,
after the
it's okay,
show.
guys. Yeah. You guys are excited for me to come to the show?
Yes, we are.
Radiothon?
Yes, you're going to come to the WIBC Radiothon to benefit the Salvation Army, and that is on. It's our store, 71st and Keystone, and I believe is it the 12th and 13th?
12th and
12th and 13th, and so Fulton will be performing an original. Are you performing an original song, or what song are you playing?
Well, I wrote my new one, so it's a surprise for you guys.
It's called
so
White
I
Christmas.
Did, yep.
Oh,
So
I
I
bet you
did
it's
my
gonna be
own
familiar.
Christmas song, so I've been working on that.
I'm laughing at
So-
your voice. You sound like Gravel Gertie.
I know, I do.
You need to take a tablespoon of honey and go back to bed.
Add the whiskey
Yeah,
later.
that's a good idea. But anyways, the song I'm doing is my original Christmas song I wrote with my music therapy. So still working that up and let you know.
All
You
right.
know, Sullivan's in therapy. Do you guys go to the same therapist?
No, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
But,
right. We don't tell each
I
other.
do have a physical therapy on the 5th of December, so on my knee. So
All right, man. Hey, get better, okay?
Yeah.
I will, Pat. Thank you.
All right, see you, buddy.
See ya.
There's Fulton.
Oh, man.
Everybody, a lot of people sick right now. A lot of people sick, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's that time of year.
Or
It's that time of year when the colds come creeping in, the hacking voice and the sore throat.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
that
You have such a
time of
beautiful voice.
year.
I've never heard you sing.
yeah,
I
there's
know
a
you
reason
won't wear
for
a
that.
costume, so I just, usually people that wear
Tell the
these
story
costumes
about you and
don't
the
like
elf.
singing.
The elf costume that your mama set you up in to sell
Danny,
Christmas
you know
trees.
that's a trigger.
I know. I
My,
want.
my therapist says that's a trigger.
Well, then don't think
This
about
is the
it.
greatest
Move on.
Christmas story ever. The Christmas trees at Sullivan Hardware were not selling.
This was in the 1960s. They
So
were
his
not
mother
selling.
took matters into her own hands.
She took. She got a couple yards of green felt, and she cut them into an elf costume for me and my brother. And we had little elf hats, and we stood out on Keystone Avenue waving at the cars.
Did they honk at you?
No, my brother got kidnapped though,
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, there's
he
the
did
story. Took a
not.
wrong
and they brought
turn
him right
there.
back.
Oh, what a sweet
Yeah.
story.
But anyway,
It's
did
not
you
a
sell the
sweet
trees?
story.
Did you
I
get a
know,
bonus
it's
for
such a
It's a
Christmas?
very
Sweet
painful
story.
story.
We were long ago when we were WKLR 93.1 WKLR after it was WNAP and
Right.
it changed often. They
Yeah.
were the Eagle at
Then
one
it was
point.
WKID.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was, but
It was the Radio Now.
Yeah.
Was
well,
it W-
before just before the lighting of the tree, WKLR was invited Steve Simpson to be like a kind of a Santa that was over off the street, not on the circle, but off the street before things got started. And myself and another the copywriter here, Jane Nelson, we were the Santa's helpers. And it was about 90 degrees, and we only had it this time
Wait, I
because
thought it
it
was the
olden
lighting of
days.
the tree.
The lighting of the tree, it was.
And it was 90
It was
degrees.
very, very warm. And Steve Simpson as Santa, we did not have that day because it was the olden days. We didn't really have any good eyebrows or anything, so we used whiteout. All over to make a beard. It was a terrible Santa. I'm not going to lie, but it really was. But he was so hot that it started to melt down his face. And he
would
sat there
burn.
in the big chair with melted eyebrows that was whiteout, just and mustache just melting down his face.
I'm really surprised
And
that
we laughed.
Stever would do that.
Well, he did.
Doesn't
And
seem like.
he fit the costume. He fit the costume, and he really looked the part, especially when he was fresh. before the
Before he
incident
melted?
with the melting.
Hey, I have
He was a good Santa.
I have a request from Rob Kendall. He wants to know if there is a picture that exists of Pat Sullivan in the elf costume.
Oh, I bet there's a picture.
You know what? I don't know.
Yes,
and
you
I'm
do.
not going to find out. I don't think so.
But
Would your sister Julie
There's
know?
a,
was
I
gonna
will
say,
say
I'll
there's
reach
a,
out to Julie.
there's a picture in my mind.
No, there is.
Well, Pat's related to 7,000 people in this area, so somebody's got that picture.
Do you realize how relaxed I was this week because Rob Kendall was speaking of which, who asked about your elf costume? He wasn't ranting and raving. Not Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. There was a best of, but man, I was so cool, calm, and collected. I mean, I was loving the dog and everything.
You know what we could do for Rob?
What?
That just like my mother knew, we need to get Rob a green velvet elf costume and have him.
Yeah.
And maybe before we move, he could stand out on Monument Circle and wave.
If we do that,
At
I
the
will
cars.
Maybe
I
he
will
could
buy
ring the bell
costume.
for the Salvation Army
I will buy the
That would be
costume
really
for
good
Casey
idea.
in front of your building
to
during
be
his
Glenda the
time
Good
slot.
Witch.
Yes.
Glenda the Good Witch is Casey.
I-
She puts up with him.
I think she should just have the day off. But I really do think that would help Rob. So I'm not.
To put an outfit on like that
Yeah.
and do something good.
You
for
know, somebody who
else?
probably
Ringing
has
a bell?
the picture is Joe Polizzi from Michaelis. I bet he has a picture of
He
Pat.
probably does because he cleaned out the house after I set it on fire. Joe Polizzi from the Michaelis Corporation joins us. Hi, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Doing well, boss.
I don't have an actual picture, but thanks to you now, I do have that picture in my mind, which is
It's disturbing.
wonderful.
It's disturbing.
Wonderful.
It's disturbing, Joe. So, what do you think about football this weekend?
Wow.
We've got the high school games. I mean, Joe used to be a coach at UIndy he's been a football coach for literally decades and decades.
Yeah, it was a great way to go, and this is as good as any day of the year. You got the high school championships going on. You got both Marion and UIndy from locally playing in the playoffs, and all the biggies: Michigan, Ohio State, and Alabama, Auburn. So it's a great football weekend.
Yeah.
And this is the topic that I want to kind of discuss today.
Sure.
Is one that I get to be most like a coach when I get to talk about this fire prevention topic, because around the holidays and especially Pat, you and I remember Black Friday. I think there are so many tips that homeowners and business owners can use to make sure they're sharp, they're vigilant, they're on high alert this time of year. There's no cutting corners. Those are all coaching terms you get to use, but we all know most fires start from something that's preventable.
Yeah.
Whether you're cooking or heating equipment or electrical issues, they're all things that are going to be preventable, and that's the kind of what I like to preach about is take care. No
And the
cutting
thing
corners,
about
be on top of it.
Right, Joe. The thing about the holidays, in our case, we had a big breakfast on Thanksgiving morning, and family came in, and everyone was in the kitchen, and so you have different people doing different things with appliances. And again, always blame myself for starting the house on fire, but it's like if I would have, number one, never should I have been leaving a toaster plugged in. Always. Now, always unplugging the appliances. Always. So it was, and matter of fact, and you know what? It was tough love. I mean, you talked about, you being the coach, and Joe shows up at my house, our house. I say my house when I talk about the fire because Beth doesn't want to be associated with the fire. So Joe shows up. Fire department is still there rolling up the hoses. Immediately, I'm doing 10 push-ups. Immediately 10 push-ups.
I don't know if 10 is enough.
I know,
think
but
he's
it's
being
like he said,
generous.
drop and give me 10 right now. What'd you do? So
Yeah.
that's tough love,
Yeah,
Joe.
Yeah. Well,
Tough
I mean,
love.
it's just you see so many just broken-hearted people that take place, and they're all not preventable. But you got to do everything you can and more to make sure you turn things off. If you're cooking something, make sure you stay there with it.
Yeah.
If you're turning on your Christmas lights, make sure that you when you leave the house they're turned off, or the extension cord is new, and smoke alarms are batteried up and replaced if they're old. There's just so many things you can do to help avoid the bad situation. But that's kind of like the
Yeah.
whole thing for us. And
Yeah.
certainly, most of all, if you do go through something like that, as unfortunate as it is, have Michaelis on your speed dial so we can get there and help immediately.
I remember where I was standing in the street, Joe, standing
I
in
do
the
too.
street, looking at the house going up in flames. And it's like, at that point, I had been doing the Michaelis for, I don't know, a few years anyways. And that was already stuck
Yeah.
in my head. I got out my phone, 844-FIX-INDY. And then you were in church
Yes, sir.
and you saw,
I was down in St. Rox, made the trip up, and at that point, you just do all you can to listen and make sure that everything is okay with the homeowner, you in this case. Then do the best we can to reassure that it's all going to be all right and we're going to take care of it, and then explain the steps where you go from here. And then we go to work and try to get you rehabbed.
That's what a real
There you
coach
go.
does. He waits till you're at the lowest point, and that's when you're coachable,
Yeah.
Pat. For the first time in your life, you were coachable.
I had to give him my driver's license, too. I thought that was weird.
Did Polizzi?
So, yeah. He took my driver's license right away. It's punishment. Joe, we got to roll. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend watching football. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. The Michaelis Corporation, 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Look around. Your home could probably use some updates, but you don't have a lot of extra cash floating around at the moment, right? Don't replace, refinish with Miracle Method. From countertops to vanities, tubs, showers, and more, they'll create a custom solution to give you a brand new look while saving you up to half off the cost of replacement. Metal, ceramic, fiberglass, and more. They've got you covered. Call 317-202-1305 or go to miraclemethod.com/Indianapolis to schedule your free in-home estimate today.
It's always an experience shopping at locally owned Cynthia's Hallmark, and Black Friday starts early for Cynthia's. Wednesday through December 1st, take 25% off everything you can fit in a bag, plus one item that's too big for the bag. Some exclusions apply. The gift to go is extra special this year: a snowman cutting board with a snowman spreader and a sweet or savory cheese ball mix, all for just $14.98. It's a great hostess gift. Cynthia's just restocked their stores with Melissa and Doug for the kids, and games including the popular game Hurry Up Chicken Butt. Well, it's loved by all. You'll find names you know like Yeti, South Bend Chocolates, Willow Tree, fantastic holiday decor, including the one and only leg lamp. Cynthia's has the Mary Swiftmas mom and daughter sweatshirts for the holidays in their big boutique in Greenfield. Shop family-owned Cynthia's Hallmark this holiday season, celebrating 40 years. Open at 9 a.m. Black Friday at 116th and Allisonville Road, 116th and Brooks School Road, 96th and Lantern Road, and the largest Hallmark store in the country in Greenfield.
Friendly reminder to change your filter. Head on over to our website at familyhvac.net for some of the best pricing on filters around.
Welcome back. Hey, bad news. We only have a 2-hour show, so we're out here at 11 today.
Excuse me.
No, Denny.
I'm sorry.
How am I going to get 6 hours worth of material into a 2-hour show?
You figured it out up to this point. That's what, let's see, a 2-hour show is an hour and 30 minutes talking about Sullivan. 30 minutes of programming.
Steve joins us on the program. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Pat. First of all, at our house, we do have the Pat Sullivan rule, is that when I'm done using the toaster, I have to unplug it.
Thank you very,
Very
much.
good.
Good for
Very
you.
good, Steve.
As you should.
And I want to apologize because there I was yesterday at the store at 8:10 wishing everyone a very happy Black Friday, not realizing that the annual Sullivan Hardware Black Friday crisis was going on.
Oh, it was dramatic. I saw you there. I noticed you stayed away from Pat.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Denny, my question is for you. So I just came back from Japan, and they have the most amazing toilet seats there. They're heated.
Yeah.
And my question is, you, because of your legendary plumbing performance. And if there was a plumbing Hall of Fame, I'm sure you'd be in it, Denny. Why don't we have heated toilet seats here in the United States? Is it because the electricians and the plumbers don't get along? Is there a trade competition?
It's kind of funny.
But it was really amazing.
Steve, they have everything in Japan. They have music, they have lights, they have below the rim accoutrements that wash and do everything. But the Japanese
I don't know
have
what
always
that means.
accoutrement. Okay,
It seems like
accoutrements are just attachments, but it's never caught on in
But we
in
have
America.
we have bidet seats that are heated.
Well, in Japan, they have some that massage. They have really small rollers that go all the way around.
That would be fantastic.
And that is, you just
You'd
can't
stay
believe.
in there for
well,
so
Steve,
long.
did you like the heated seat? I mean, did it warm up your keister?
It was very it was a new experience.
They are just incredible engineers and inventors in Japan, and I wish they would bring it here, but they don't. They do have the Toto, which is the main brand of Japan, is one of the best flushing toilets ever, and Americans learn technology from Japanese. Kohler and Elger and Mansfield, they all learned some of that because they would cut them apart and they'd say, how did they put this together? But the Totos, I don't know. I think they could flush
a Toto can flush 6 golf balls at a time. It's always
That's
at,
amazing.
It's always
That might
at the
be true.
trade show. That's what they're always doing.
That might be true.
It is true.
Yeah.
I can't imagine though the cost of
But
a
I'm not sure
heated
who's pooping
toilet.
golf balls.
Well, it's not 120 volts. It's probably low voltage, like a 12 DC, direct
So not a
current.
lot.
AC,
Yeah, so
DC, whatever it takes.
Just so it doesn't.
You're a big fan of AC/DC?
And you mentioned Toto. Did you see The Wizard of Oz was on last night?
Oh, I love that.
Hey, can I speak to Steve for one more
I'm
moment?
still scared when I see
Steve,
Oh
did you
my
pass
gosh,
your
the flying monkeys
certification
when they
as
were
a
know.
It's
The
terrifying.
ladies?
Monkeys.
We're talking to one of our
I know.
listeners.
It just Toto made me think of it was on last night.
All right, Steve, did you get certified as a train driver yesterday?
Yes, and then I did receive some counseling later in the day about a mistake that I did make on the course, and
Ooh, was that from
Isn't
Mr.
it-
Sullivan?
Isn't it horrible? It seems like whenever someone's going to have a problem, I walk by.
Yeah, exactly. Was it verbal
Yeah.
counseling or was it hand gestures?
No,
or-
it was just a winch and some cable and a tow motor. So, just the regular.
Just the classics.
Steve, I believe in you, and I'll call Coach Pelosi to bring you up because you're a good one, man.
and I have one last question for Terry. Terry, how's the move going for you? Do you have enough moving boxes to take all your...
Oh, Steve, okay, I've only just begun, and it is going to take an actual moving truck.
It is. It looks
to
like a
move
bomb
everything.
went off.
And
in
then
it,
I start to
Steve.
think, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff, Steve. You know what? You get to that point in your life and you're like, do I need to keep carrying this around with me? Do I really need this straw that, that Eddie Cheever drank out of?
Eddie
Do I
Cheever.
really need that? And so I might just sell it all for the Salvation Army and raise some money.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Are our virtual kettles live today?
They are.
They
Our
might
virtual
be.
kettles are live today, Steve. Bronco?
Bronco, we are taking on all the day part shows. We're taking on Tony Katz,
Big
Hammer
powerhouses.
and Nigel, Kendall and Casey versus the Home and Garden Show. And we can take them, buddy. We can take them.
Well, we hope
You
so.
guys will raise more money in a 1 week in a 4-hour show than the hundreds of hours that those shows get during the week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
You
you.
read
And I'm
it
glad
just
you
the way
got
I
your
wrote it.
right.
Well, I'd like to think Hammer and Nigel would be a close second.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
we
right.
forgot
Allison does.
She's got to say that.
works
She doesn't
there.
mean it, but she's got to say it.
Yeah.
Depends on the day of the week.
Yeah. You're saying Allison's
Monday through Friday
a
is
suck
Hammer
up.
Nigel.
Yeah, that's her day job, right?
Yeah, that's her day job.
Thank you, Stever. Happy
All right,
Thanksgiving,
well, you
buddy.
have a great week, and Denny, we'll see you at the hardware store.
Yes, sir.
See you, Steve.
Bye, Bronco.
There was something. Oh, we wanted to talk about me real
Oh,
quick
Talk
before
about
we.
me. Want to talk about I?
So we have something new at Allisonville,
yeah.
and it's called.
Humility.
Winter Wonderland.
Winter Wonderland. We were out there a couple weeks ago talking about
last week? It was just last weekend.
Santa
Was it?
Saturdays.
No,
A lot of people don't realize that
Wow.
I named that store after Allison.
it. It was quite the
No.
honor. There was a big presentation
It was
And we shall
Allisonville
call
Nursery
it
as long as I can remember.
Allisonville.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a special throne for me every time I walk
That's
in.
right.
Actually, I don't even have to walk in. They carry me in, which is really just
Very cool.
unnecessary, but I appreciate
Is it a heated seat?
it. In the winter, yes.
Yeah. All right, so
an
it's
honor.
called the
Truly.
what is it called? The Allisonville
Yeah, Winter Wonderland at Allisonville.
Winter Wonderland at Allisonville.
But I think today's like their big kickoff because today is the first official Santa Saturday. So if you want to go out and see Santa, you can get a ticket online and go see him. But they also have reindeer visits from 10 to 1 today for free.
Real reindeer?
Real reindeer. So we got some reindeer on the Santa path. But
Where'd
it's
you get those?
they just flew in from
Santa?
the North
Did
Pole.
you just pick out some deer and put some antlers on them?
No, they're legit.
Actually, they were llamas, but we don't
Yeah,
think
there's some
Indiana.
neighbor dogs that run around
Where'd
there.
you get the reindeer?
Just a couple bulldogs, actually.
Oh, they're real reindeer.
No, they really are real.
Do they
Okay,
have-
where'd they
have-
come from?
The North Pole.
No.
North Pole.
There's 2 of them visiting. I don't know who.
Maybe north of town then.
I'm just wondering if you got these on the underground
On
the
Craigslist?
underground reindeer network.
The black market.
Rentreindeer.com.
That seems legitimate.
I'll find out.
All right, Allison, you were so. Before
Okay,
we
so what
interviewed-
else goes on?
What else?
Santa, you get a ticket. It's $5 to see Santa.
$5 to see Santa, or they have some extra add-ons as well, so you can do crafts with the kids there.
Okay.
There's also a beer garden, so you can just go out and get some holiday adult beverages, or
Okay.
there's hot chocolate.
And there's it's kind of a walkthrough, just
It's a walking path, but
a walking
it's really
path
cute.
with animation and stuff that's kind of the kids would love.
Yeah,
Winter Wonderland.
and they've
So-
done a
At
really good
Allisonville.
job.
Something to do, because I know at the Sullivan Express, I mean, we because of what we do there, we have to charge. And if you're looking for something for free or virtually nothing, this would be a great thing to do.
You know what? This is a big day. This is a big day.
lot of them.
Everything kicks off. And one of the little hidden gems that people don't know so much about or hear about maybe is the one out at the airport. When Santa arrives and he's on the tarmac and he's running.
Oh, on
and
the fire
everybody-
truck.
And everybody, right. And everybody, the kids, 1,000 kids or so, they're there and they're packed. There's all kinds of things
Holly
to do. Very
Jolly
interactive.
getaway.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of and all the spots to actually see Santa are
And-
gone, but you can still come out. But you also take advantage of you have wrapping presents for the USO. There's all kinds of
yeah.
interactive things going on out there, and it's kind of a hidden gem. You know, you
Yeah.
think about all the cool things that are going on, but you never think out at the airport there's a really cool event with Santa.
I only think of rushing around at the airport. Rush, because
Do
I'm
you?
getting on a plane.
I love our airport.
I love
And when
our
we were a
airport.
kid,
I
we
do
used
too.
to go out to the old airport and watch the planes land. You could get that close. There was a little strip of ground there that you could sit next to a runway. Honest to goodness.
I know. Now they'll shoot you.
Now
Hey,
they'll
listen, we
shoot
got to
you.
go.
Oh, we gotta go?
Yep, we got to go. We're coming right back with more, right? 93 WIBC.
Same stretch of 465. Same mess.
What a mess!
It's messed up, right?
Yeah, if Matt Bear's talking, I'm listening. He's saved me too many times.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Indianapolis traffic is a puzzle. Matt has the map.
I trust Matt Bear more than my traffic app.
Matt's stuck in the booth.
I'm stuck.
So you're not stuck in the car. Mornings
Good morning.
and afternoons
It's lunchtime.
on 93 WIBC.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield and Common Threads has teamed up with the Indiana Fever to provide local schools with information for nutritious meal preparation. Learn more at anthem.com/fever. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Can you believe that Santa Claus and the baby Jesus are on the way? They're about 27 days away. And here we are, just doing all of our tasks from Thanksgiving. But has anybody gone downstairs? Has anybody looked in the basement or in the crawl space? What about drywall cracks or cracked bricks, uneven floors, bowed walls, sticking windows and doors? How about the smelly stuff downstairs? You know what, Indiana Foundation Service, they're your Santa Claus right there, because they know the signs that point to major damage in building up in your foundation. And you know what? They know it's only going to get worse over time. Please don't worry. With a free foundation inspection from Indiana Foundation Service, the team's experts are going to identify what the issues might be, and they're going to give you solutions. Now, if you can't do them all at once, that's okay. They'll step you through it. They'll tell you the ones that are most important. If financing's an issue, they will help you with that too. The most you got to do is get out and get that free inspection and the no obligation quote. It's Indiana Foundation Service, and you know what? They care about you, they will help you, and they're the reason that they're trusted local experts.
Struggling with chronic joint pain? Don't want risky surgery or endless pills? QC Kinetics is your answer. Our non-invasive treatment stimulates your body's own biologics and has a fantastic success rate without lengthy recovery or harmful medications. Ready to live your life pain-free?
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Hey, Pat Sullivan, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons, I'm going to sneeze, and Denny Smith.
Uh-oh. Well, sneeze into your arm. Oh, and not to your hand, into your arm. Oh,
I couldn't,
no.
Allison.
Now,
No, it's
you
all
got
over.
to wash
Wait a
your
minute.
hands.
Wait a minute. I will. Wait a minute. Look, right here. Don't move. This is sneezing in my arm. I would have elbowed Allison in the head.
Two elbows.
You've got 2 elbows.
Robo.
I'm right-handed.
And you were warned. Well, you knew it was coming.
You are
know You could turn
left-handed.
to your left side.
I am
Now it's on your
left-handed.
hands, and now you're going to touch everything, and then
Well, I
Ethan's-
appreciate he didn't sneeze on me because I thought that's what was going to happen.
I was trying to get out of the way.
I was plugging something in, and I was
need
in
to go
Pat's
wash your
space.
hands. Oh!
Now my elbow's all sticky.
Yeah, but that elbow is not going
Do
to
we
be
have
able
any-
to touch the keyboard.
Ethan, look around here and see if you have some of the old Mountain Dew we could sterilize his elbow with.
I thought you were about to ask for tissue. I was like, we barely had a mic this morning. So,
We couldn't
the
find
truth.
that.
All right, you have some reindeer places you can rent.
So where do you
reindeer.
go for a reindeer?
Well, Pat said he got
Let's
it at
see.
when we were investigating. You said you went where? You got it to the Rent a Reindeer or something.
Kmart.
So there is livereindeer.com. There's RudolphRentals.com.
Wow.
Here in Indiana?
Stealing the Rudolph
I think
name.
these are like express. They might do shipping. I think it's Amazon actually.
Just send them in the sky, and they fly
Reindeer
to you.
Express. Backyard bounce events. I
And
don't
they
know.
have
This does not. I don't
This is why I
trust this.
question where people are
Ethan,
getting
I
their
don't
reindeer.
believe you. We've had a good relationship so far, but you're lying out your socks, man.
All right, so
Allisonville Nursery has them from 10 to 1 today.
10 to 1.
For
As
free.
part of the Winter Wonderland at Allisonville. So it's more than just reindeer.
Yeah.
It is walking through a winter path with animation, and they have a 14-foot lit ball that you get to walk through. So it's going to be very, very cool.
Do you have an abominable
Yes, we do.
snowman?
Yep.
Because everybody should. I don't know why we can't make that the popular thing. The Grinch is
Oh my
wildly
gosh,
popular.
the Grinch is so crazy.
Yeah, but I loved the abominable snowman because it's hard to say. Abominable snowman.
You know, Bob Groves, who brought us Trash Can Turkey, I was watching a text thing, and sometimes this text thing, because you get the first line of it, and it says, "I'm finished with family."
Like he'd had
I
something
know,
happen
because
at
his son,
Thanksgiving.
Pat, his son Pat was in and stuff, and then when I opened up, it says, "I'm finished with family commitments." But it just reminded me a couple times with Beth. I had just left for a business trip, and I was in Detroit or Minnesota, wherever. And she sent me a text that I'm leaving you. Is that okay? It's like, you're leaving me, and is that okay?
Well, at least she asked if it was okay.
That's true. And it turned out she meant to text Joe because he was at freshman orientation at Chittard. And she was
she
letting
got
him
the
know I was
wrong-
leaving you. You okay? And then she sends me one, probably like 3 months later, says, she was in the gift shop. She said, "I'm in the mood."
Oh.
And so what happened
Those
then?
texts that get mixed up can be
She
so
said,
dangerous.
I'm in. What's the
Probably for, I'm in the
Mexican
mood for
joint?
tacos.
Exactly. It was what's the place?
Lucinda's?
No, it's down the street right on Keystone.
What, your favorite?
It's
Nando's?
not.
Nando's?
Doesn't matter. Pick
Anyway,
a
it was
Mexican
a
place.
Mexican
Because I'm in the
restaurant.
mood for this Mexican. It's like, oh well, that did not go the way I was hoping. Okay.
Oh, boy. Okay. So anyway.
Anyway.
Is anybody on the phone?
No, but I did want to talk about this.
What?
You talked about this is a big day for fresh cut Christmas trees and tree farms.
Tree farm's busy.
But because of the forecast, we found, it was so crazy on our Christmas tree lot. And I really think that it was
weather.
people coming because they saw the weather.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right.
And
Weather's going to affect everything today.
Yes, it is. Matter of fact, the other thing, too, if you're local and didn't get a ticket to the Sullivan Express, some of the people that are driving a distance are canceling. So go on our website, and you might be able to snatch a ticket for today.
I have heard such wonderful stories about families, the kids 3 to 5. It's a home run experience. It's just a home
we're
run.
very proud of it, and we have a lot of people that work really hard on it. Matter of fact, someone stopped me yesterday. This is when it really makes me feel good about what we're doing. They were from Louisville, and they said they used to live here, and they drive back every year to go on the Sullivan Express. Isn't that nice?
It is nice, and it's a long-time tradition for those of us that grew up here, too.
There you go, hour number 2.
Broadcasting from the Technology Recycler Studios, this is Indie.
Today, it is our final hour because IU basketball takes over at the top of the 11 o'clock hour.
And for once, you're not lying.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Blind Hog finds
Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. I was holding back a belch.
844 Fix Indy, our gratitude form. What did you say, 16 years now?
I don't know. Let me work on that.
That's pretty cool.
It's longer than that, I think. Yeah. John joins us on the program. Hey, John.
Good morning, folks. After listening to you guys for weeks, I received a card the other day that just sounded like all of you.
Oh.
So this is for all of you.
Okay.
Now listen hard.
I know this
You're
voice.
in a car headed north, and you see a red fire engine to your right and a fence to your left. There's a horse in front of you and a helicopter behind you. What do?
Wow.
Hey, put down your drink and carefully get off the merry-go-round.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Colonel John Kapasik, who ran Germany for the United States Army. Hey, Opa, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Hi from Irmgard. We're just getting ready, thinking about what we're going to put up for this year's German theme for Christmas.
Everything's
Every
German
year we
theme.
change it, but the trains will go and run.
John, do you do the pickle on the tree? That's kind of a German tradition.
I think we have a little one that is a green pickle that goes near the middle of it.
Yeah.
In front.
That's cool. Is there another German tradition? Other German traditions might not be as familiar to us as the pickle?
Well, we got the nutcrackers.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. Big ones, little ones, metal ones, wooden ones.
John, here in the States, we just call that management.
Yeah. Other than that, we put out all the lovely stuff that we've had over the years from Europe, all the bulbs that we got from the factories over there. And I think it was last year or the year before we went up to Carmel, and we talked to two different vendors, one from the bulb factory that we went, and he updated us on the new stores, and the other one was a wood carver that knew some of the stuff that we had gotten from over there.
Colonel, how many years were you serving? How long were you there as the officer in Germany?
I was there 17 years as an officer, 3 as an individual, and 11 as a civilian. I was started in the 50s when we had 120,000 soldiers, and I closed more bases than anybody after we got up to about 250 to 300,000. And I started in Nuremberg area all the way to Berchtesgaden and ended up in Bad Kreuznach, Wiesbaden, closing down all the
You were the
stuff.
first person in Doge. You were the Department of Government Efficiency. You were shutting them down before it was really cool, John.
Well, I had a couple of interesting things. I spent 5 years here as the Indiana chief auditor for the reserves in Indiana and Michigan, and then as the manager of the areas over in Germany, found a couple of times where like a $500,000 fraud by a couple of military and civilian and Germans, and had a really clean house. It was sad.
Oh,
I can speak personally. He knows how to clean it.
Yes.
He knows how to clean. Well,
John, thanks for the call, and thank you for your service.
Well, you guys have a great Christmas and keep up the great work.
yeah, say
Keep
hey
it.
to Irmgard for us too, John.
I sure
Congratulations.
will.
All right,
Stay
buddy.
warm.
All right, bud. Cool guy.
So who's Irmgard?
Irmgard is
You always
John's
have to-
wife.
Okay.
Yeah, but John is known as Opa, Grandpa, and Irmgard is known as Oma, Grandma. But he's just a tremendous guy. And when he says the trains are running, he is a model train enthusiast. His
Oh.
whole downstairs is all trains. All trains.
That is so cool.
He's a good guy. He was there in Germany in some tough times in Germany, but he's the real deal. It's nice that he lives here in Indiana.
I do like the trains.
Yeah.
I do too.
You know, I wish I had my dad's. It's long gone, but my dad had a Lionel train set when he was a kid, and you know.
Did he put it
it's
up every
gone.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, they've had it up every Christmas. Goes around the tree,
I
but that was
know.
long. That was when he was a kid, and I wish I had that today because that's a treasure. If you
I know,
got
me
one
and
of
my
those
brother
old
had
Lionel
'em.
train sets. Did you have them too?
Yeah, we did. My father built a double decker, and my train was on the bottom, and Bob's was up on top.
Oh, and it went around the tree, or where
No,
did it
no,
go?
we just had a big thing down in the basement.
Oh, did you
pretty
keep it up
cool.
all the
Yeah,
time?
kept it up all the time.
Because I do remember friends that had, I mean, like a pool table size area, and maybe it was like on their pool table because not everybody uses.
Maybe
pool
that's how I
tables
ended up
anymore.
with trains.
Maybe
Might
it
be.
is.
Could be.
By the way, do you still have the train up at the store? Because you always had a nice model train.
Yeah, we sure do. And then Bill has down at 49th and Penn. Bill does an excellent job on the train. I would say even better. Hey, Dana joins us on the program. Hi, Dana.
Dana.
Good morning. Hi, friends. Hi, Pat, Jenny, Terry, and Allison. And
Hello.
before I ask my question, I have to agree with Pat about leaving the lights on way after Christmas because it's just so dreary out.
So dreary.
Especially February. It's just, you need some kind of light in the gray.
Yes.
That is
People
Indiana.
are starting to keep their trees a little, bringing out little trees and then making them all red, and hanging little Valentine's Day things on them, and kind of to have that light.
We just need something. It's so bad.
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, okay, here's my question. We have some trees that are now, probably about 30 years old, and their roots are coming up through the yard, and our lawnmower gets close to hitting them when we mow. What do we do about the roots?
Well, there's nothing really you can do about the roots because they just get pushed out of the ground because of our heavy clay soil. And so it's just kind of, I think the best thing to do, now this was Dick Crumbs, if you ever listened to Dick years and years on this station, he would just tell you to let a little bit of air out of your tires on the tractor so it wasn't so bouncy.
Gosh.
You got to raise the deck too.
That is the best answer.
I know. So, but what we suggest is making those areas where the roots are, take them out of being a lawn and make that into either just mulch or probably mulch with specimen perennials, not a ground cover because that will that's a high maintenance item. Maybe just some hostas or some hellebores or something like that.
Okay, but it's okay to put mulch over it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Won't hurt
Okay,
anything.
and then
Just
just
don't let the mulch go up the trunk of the tree. That's where the danger is.
Right. I've heard you say that a lot. So, okay, it's like, what do we do?
Yeah,
So I knew you.
Or let the air
go
out
ahead.
of the tires. One of those two
could do
things.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that helps, but I'll try it.
Okay, you try it. But Dick is always so bouncy. People said that it hurt their back and hit the roots. He goes, just let a little air out of the tires.
Dana, thanks
What a
for
treasure.
calling.
Thanks, Dana. 239-9393. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Put on a red tie, take a picture on the red carpet, then settle in for a night where politics actually makes sense. And the punchlines are intentional.
This year wasn't just unpredictable. It needed subtitles.
Be part of an evening with smart conversation, outstanding bourbon, and that signature Tony Katz blend of insight and entertainment. This is a night that will make your friends jealous if they don't join you. Tony Katz presents Trump 1 year later, January 24th. Get your tickets at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Swainco. Swainco, now, you know what?
The Allison Lemons. Pat, Ethan
Hey, good morning.
Patterson.
Welcome back. Oh, were you already talking? Hey, doing, Dan?
Good. Let's talk about you.
I
That's always
talked
an
to.
interesting
I just text Brian Wilkes to kind of get a
Little forecast
little
update.
forecast, and he said, "Yeah, normally I would be available, but I'm in Naples, sunny and 79."
Oh,
What a
can we join him?
butthead.
And he said, "Indy could get 2 to 3 inches. I'm having 2 to 3 beers." So
I think
That
we all
sounds
might.
like Wilkes.
So that's what Brian Wilkes is up to right now.
Well, good for him.
So 2 to 3 inches doesn't. It seems like it's going to be where it's cold, it comes down, and then we have a period where it could melt because of rain until it gets cold again. So
Well, they were saying it's going to warm up a little bit tonight, just by like in the 40s. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, so it's going to be a mixed bag.
Constant changing.
Hold on, what are we doing here?
We're trying to get Ethan's.
To turn on Terry's mic?
Yeah.
Is it
Ethan's
on?
playing
Yeah, we're
solitaire
good.
over there.
Everything's
good
okay.
now?
Sure.
So, Terry, we were talking about tree farms.
Yes,
And
the
there's
tree
so many
farms.
Indiana tree farms that people go to. Dole's is a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Big operation. And
Are they the ones that do it with the dogs? They actually have the big dogs that actually will, once the tree is cut,
Oh, they
then,
pull 'em in?
then they pull them in.
I don't know.
That's a pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's pretty neat.
I think they do it. I think I'll have
You
to
think
check.
that's Dole's?
Anyway,
Yeah, so it's quite the experience, but you do have to be prepared. I think they probably got, I haven't heard, but they probably got just blasted yesterday. We did at our tree lots just because I think people knew the weather was coming in, and they were, and with Thanksgiving being late again, the latest Thanksgiving can be is the 28th. So it was the 27th this year. So I think it's really okay. Sometimes when people are putting up their tree on Thanksgiving weekend, I'm like, dude, we got another week of November. And it's really too early. But I think with it being late, I think it's probably fine for people to put up their tree.
Does a retailer like Thanksgiving early or late?
Early.
Early.
so maybe if
the
you got your
23rd.
tree here yesterday, or you get it today, while the weather is still okay, do you have any advice for
Yes.
extending its life?
Yeah, fresh cut trees, what you want to do is to get it, if they make a fresh cut for you at the lot, or, when you cut it down at a farm, get it in water within 2 to 3 hours.
Or cut it again.
Or cut it again, because the sap it'll start to seal that wound. And when it seals a wound, it won't take water.
If you have to make that second cut, how much do you cut off on that bottom?
They always say an
Does it
inch. I don't think it really matters. I think a half inch is fine normally we cut an inch off.
Pat, remind people not to whittle down the sides either.
That's what I was just thinking, Denny. We're right. We're
on it, buddy.
And we are connected.
Don't whittle down the sides
So I
to
think
fit your plant stand.
yeah. So a lot of times
that's a problem.
They
Sometimes
do it for two different reasons. One, to fit it into the tree stand. The other thing is they think that by taking and knocking the bark off, that's going to allow it to pick up more water.
Not
And
so
what you do,
fast.
what underneath that layer of bark is these, we describe them as little straws, and that's what sucks the water up. And when you go and take those off, then it can prevent the tree from pulling up water.
How about
okay.
so?
And then just regular water.
Regular water, additives are good because that helps fuel
What do
the
you think
local
about, What do you
economy.
think about Sprite? Everybody says pour Sprite down there, which is sugar water, but what do you think?
Or an aspirin.
Yeah. Is it got the tree's got a headache?
We just saw when we had live trees, we just used water.
Hey, we need to say goodbye to one of our Wish TV colleagues. Scott Sanders retired after 20 years. If you remember Scott Sanders, he's the one that took over for Mike Ahern when Mike retired. And now Scott's, he hadn't said where he's going. I think he's just saying, I'm retiring. So congratulations, Scott, for a great career.
There's a kind of a big shakeup coming with the local news stations.
Oh, my gosh.
Might be people
maybe he
retiring
sees it
just a
coming.
little earlier than they
Yeah,
might
you have
thought they
Channel
would.
6 and Channel 8 kind of merging, right?
Yeah.
Under
kind of merging. That's right.
and then you have
Under one ownership.
Channel 13.
Channel 13's taken quite a hit today after the tree lighting last night.
Oh, that was a bit of a disaster. Hey, I ran
Too
into
bad.
Bob Gregory on
So that's
Thanksgiving.
And I know they practice those things, and some whatever went wrong.
Whatever went wrong, it seemed to go through the whole television broadcast.
Thank
and
goodness it wasn't
everybody's
the nuclear
upset that
codes.
they didn't get to see the end. I agree. Something happened, and they had a commercial, and so they went away. But they were counting down, and then the commercial came in, and they come back, and everything's
tree was
lit.
lit.
And snow is flying.
That
and
sounds like a sitcom. That doesn't
something.
I
It
know.
does, and so I don't know what happened.
love 'em.
But we all
very
have had
stressful.
trouble in our broadcasting days.
So who was
and
calling
there's
it?
nothing
We
worse.
have.
Was
There's
it
nothing
Les
worse.
There's
Nessman that
nothing
was
worse
calling?
when something goes wrong.
And there's nothing. There's no one that feels
No.
worse than them.
It's the truth, and so you got to give them a little grace because I
Yeah.
don't know what happened, and but I was right there with you watching and wait for the moment, and probably said the same words you did, like when it happened.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say where that comes from, but there's been a lot of changes at all the news stations.
Yeah.
And a lot more of the reporters now are multimedia journalists.
Yeah.
So they write and shoot and film their own segments. So a lot of times there's no, cameramen with them. So there's just a lot of going on.
Speaking of disasters, Terry Lynn is trying to clean out our office, and I'm going to forward a picture from one of our listeners, a longtime listener by the name of Brent, and he wanted Terry to see this picture of him unloading his office after 30 years. And it must be 15 banker's boxes on the back of a pickup
Well,
truck.
you make it your home.
Oh, sure.
As much
I
time
know.
as you spend
So-
in doing what I've done.
He says,
you're
Terry,
mostly here.
this can be done.
It can be done.
It
I'll
can
Oh
get it
wow,
done.
there's some words. That's like some wisdom from the Middle East.
Hey, I do want to mention we had. I was talking about Dulls. You were talking about Dulls and
Yes.
the Newfies. It's the big Newfies, the Newfoundlands, the dogs, the big ones, and it's December 6th and 7th that they're
Okay.
out there. You cut the tree down. I'm hearing from some friends. BC, thank you for
Got
your
it.
help. But that's next weekend.
Sandy joins us on the program. Hi, Sandy.
Oh, hello there. Can you hear me?
We can.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Well, Pat, do you remember when you went on your cruise?
Yes, I remember.
Long time ago. I called and tried to get in on the show that day, and I've been on hold ever since.
She knows this well.
What
Yes,
patience you
yes.
have.
Well, the reason I'm calling, about that time you mentioned that your dad's first hardware store was on Washington Street and that you grew up on Summit Street. What was your address on Summit Street?
I don't remember. And you know what? 212. My most vivid memories of that is how many times I had to paint it in the summer with my father.
So you were north of Washington Street.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Yeah.
really.
My mother was born and grew up at 51 South Summit.
Oh.
And they just, in the last couple of years, tore the house down. There were like 3 houses in a row, and all the relatives lived, aunts and uncles and grandparents, all lived in the houses next to each other.
You know, I
It was
wonder how much
51.
those
That was at Summit and Williams.
those houses are all now worth a bunch of money.
Well, they
Yes, that
yeah.
that whole area is the Holy.
Just south. I was
You know,
gonna say,
we
that's
call
just
it the
Holy Cross.
Yeah,
Holy
we
Cross.
call it the Holy Cross neighborhood, but the church, in their wisdom, closed Holy Cross. Right when
Okay.
everything was really getting going, so they held on to that church and that parish for decades through all the decay and all that stuff, and then right when when it was coming roaring back, they went in and closed it.
And what did they do with it?
Nothing.
It's
It's a matter of
there.
fact, they're trying to. There's a big battle over trying to get it to be a
historical.
historic. Yeah,
A landmark.
a landmark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not
That
sure.
area used to be called Irish Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad laid the tile in Holy Cross
Oh.
in the 1950s. That's obviously not the.
Well, the building's still okay, right? I mean, it
No,
should
the
be-
building is not okay because they built a new
No,
church.
we went to a funeral there a few years ago, and no.
I was
the building's
there.
not open.
Yeah. They took
Yeah.
the windows and these beautiful windows,
stained glass.
stained glass that the Irish had put in there, and they put them in a church down south. Tore the windows out of them. It's just like, it's really was very, very mismanaged, in my opinion.
You seem angry about it, and I understand.
I am very angry
I understand
about it.
your anger.
Very angry. You know, the Irish always get, they always get spit on.
And you know, Irish helped build this city.
I know.
They really did.
So
Well, the Germans did too. I'm German.
Absolutely, the Germans did too. There's so many that played a part in building this city.
33%.
no, the Germans were just telling the Irish what to do. You know that.
Oh boy.
And still
and to this day, And to this day, we're not that smart. We're lovely people. Well, once again, I'll say it, and then we'll go to break. Where do we go to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? A German bar, the Raskeller. We don't think anything of it.
That's right.
Oh, well. Thanks, Sandy.
McShane's Tavern.
Yes, there you go. That one's gone. All right, we're wow, that really got off track.
You really did take a turn, but it was fun. It was like sitting in the living room listening to you tell stories.
Boy. All right, we're leaving now. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
Come on now, wake up. The news doesn't wait, and you've got things to do.
It's unclear where exactly the company will place their headquarters, but it's expected to bring 5,000 new jobs to Indiana.
Everything is stopped.
All right, we rented our reindeers up at Allisonville
Is
today.
reindeers
Reindeer
plural or
You're
reindeer?
right, reindeer.
Okay. Unless your cousin Eddie.
The Indiana Reindeer Company. Was that one of the? Can you turn her mic on there, buddy?
Is that where you rented your reindeer?
Yes. Reindeers.
And where did they come from? I mean, where is that out of?
I don't remember that on Ethan's list.
The Indiana Reindeer Company
Lafayette.
is in Lafayette.
Look how cute they are.
They're reindeer, Allison.
They're beautiful creatures.
Of course they are.
Do they have antlers?
So they're going to be at Allisonville for the Winter Wonderland at Allisonville, which includes and it's a free event unless you get a ticket to go see Santa. I think it's $5, but you walk through the path, and you see animation, some Winter Wonderland things. We have we're starting to build up so much animation that we're kind of reusing things, and we had a lot of extra things that we've retired from Keystone. So Allisonville is putting to good use, but it's fun because
It's
so
really
it's
fun.
free. You go to what's the name of the bar?
It's the Winter Beer Garden.
The Winter Beer
Oh,
Garden.
you have a beer garden.
Yes, the Winter Beer Garden. And today we are having reindeer from
10 to 1.
10 to 1. So they're there now.
So they should be there right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Now save the reindeer poop because it's going to be really nutritious for your plants.
Okay, Denny.
Save it. It's really good. It's like bunny rabbit.
Thank you, Denny, for that tip. I think it's important that you contribute to the show. And I think that was...
That's impossible. You breathe through your ears. Thank you,
Well,
Ethan.
it's interesting to know that there is a whole world of reindeer rental going on,
Yes.
especially this time of the year. I'm just amazed.
These are Alaskan reindeer. So they must.
So these Alaskan reindeers, were they trapped? How did they get them here?
Uh-oh. Allison, you've opened a lid that you did not want to open, Allison. Careful.
One of
You
them.
can turn our mic back
one
off.
One of them limps because it was a snare trap.
There's a snare trap.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
They are spoiled and happy and just
Oh,
love
boy.
to be out.
I'm not going to say
She's
anything.
backing up, folks.
They
No,
live
I
inside. They took a shower this morning.
They eat
They
3 square
both
meals
ask
a
for
day.
soy lattes to be ready for them when
That's
they
right.
arrive. Oat
Yes,
milk,
I'm sure.
obviously.
Allison gets. I think she gets an A+ on the recovery. Yeah, that she did good.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I think
Anyway.
Terry's a
that
bit
sounds fun.
suspicious.
All right, so that's at
Well,
Allisonville.
you're not invited.
Does that go
well,
every
I was
weekend?
coming anyway.
Is it just on the weekends? The Allisonville, the
the
Winter Wonderland?
The
Thursday,
Santa-
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the hours on their websites.
Okay.
But the reindeer, it's just a special thing today.
And then they have some other special things. Do you remember what they were?
So on Thursdays, they'll have Crafty Thursdays.
Crafty
so on
Thursday.
Thursdays, they have, I think the first one is on the 4th, so this upcoming Thursday, and it's Porch Pots and Prosecco, the one that we saw on Saturday.
Yep.
Did any of
Super
the porch
fun way,
were any
yeah.
of the porch pots trapped or suffer in any way so Terry can relax?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That is really cool. These crafting things, having a little sip, crafting, sip, crafting.
Yeah.
You got to do that. They're super
It's
fun.
a lot of fun. And
It is.
all the greens that we use for that are cut out of old growth forests.
Old growth forest that had already broken off and fell on the ground.
No.
Ladies,
did you
get your
go right after
ladies
with the
get your
chainsaw?
best friend
we
to go
get
do
in
the
and we
porch
get
pots.
machetes and we go in and get greens out of
They're going to give you
National-
wine.
the
They're
National
going to
Park.
sip.
Wow.
And the ladies that we saw coming out, they were not feeling any pain, and they were really enjoying their porch
They really
pots.
did. They had the best job.
They were happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your friends and go.
Yeah.
You need a little do something fun like that.
You know, porch pots have become not that many years ago, 8-10 years ago, we would have a tremendous display of little artificial evergreens in like a little urn pots that people would buy 2 of them and you put them alongside the front door. I mean, I'm talking about we probably had 40 or 50 different styles. Today we have 0 because the porch pots, the greens with the
Oh, the holly, the
all of that
everything,
stuff
everything.
has completely just destroyed that market. Nobody uses those anymore.
They don't?
They were kind of a pain because they're usually the pot was plastic, so the wind would blow them over. But
Your pots looked
And it
like
was-
they were pressed peat or something. What were your pots? They were a hard surface of some
are you
sort.
talking about the greens? You mean?
No, the pots themselves.
Oh,
that
they
you
were just
used.
plastic.
Okay.
So, but it's just so funny. We had so many of those, and that trend is just gone because of porch pots. You know, everybody either they have their pots that they change their over to wintergreens, or they buy some, and it's really cool though. But it's like, there's a real, you know, you could probably find videos online. We have Jenny at our Keystone store is just a master at it. I mean, just a master of how she puts the skirt on, and the skirt, it kind of hangs over the greens. She uses a soft green that will kind of hang over. Then she puts the upright greens in, and then she'll add berries, and she'll add a spruce top for taller ones.
It's a talent.
The
it's
thriller.
a skill.
Well, and
She's an artist.
what I like about it too, which I'm sure maybe a lot of people do. I was talking to some of the ladies who were at the craft thing, and you can't mess it up too much. Like if you're not super crafty, or if you don't consider yourself a crafty gal, just use whatever you have and put it all together. It's going to look festive regardless.
A glass of wine
you need some
everything.
some basic stuff. Jenny, so the governor's mansion called, and the first lady wanted the pots done. They said, could we just bring them over? And so it's like, which is impossible. These pots are huge. So Jenny went over and did them. And they're beautiful.
Yeah, she's a talent.
And I have not gotten any negative emails. I shouldn't bring it up.
Started to get a little
You made me
squiggly.
nervous, but
I know,
it's all
but
right.
you know what? After a while, I after the whole thing, which was we sold the governor 2 bird feeders, and this group of people just got so hateful, and then I realized it's really their problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
You're a businessman.
Your therapy is working.
You're not
It's
picking
just
and
like-
choosing
That's
who
exactly
you do things
right.
with. You're not picking and choosing. You're
no,
a
I'm
businessman.
just
You're not picking and choosing
that's
who you
right.
do business with.
And so when they called and said, "Hey, we want the
Porch pots.
porch pots," it's like we sent the porch pot lady over, just like we would for anyone.
Michael Jordan said, "Hey, even Republicans buy shoes." So
There
I'm
you
not-
go.
I'm not
We're coming
big
right
time.
back with more 93 WIBC.
It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Looking for the hottest trends in jewelry this year? Come to Pierce Jewelers and see their Love to Love collection in lab-grown diamond jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden in Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. Want to talk about fresh cut trees. I have been in pain for about 5 years over fresh cut trees because there has been a national shortage, and we've had the same supplier for 30 years, and that shortage caught up to him in the last 3-4 years, and it's been really hard for us to get good trees. And I kept swinging at it. I would get them from Guido, the Mafia tree broker, and you know what? That never works out good. So, but this year he is back. So our grower is back. So that means great. We have the best trees we've had. Best trees we've had in 5 years, and now the price has come down. So a 7 to 8 foot Fraser, which is the number one selling tree, went from $120 down to $99. The 8 to 9s dropped $40.
Free butt
cuts. So nothing went up. They either stayed the same or came down. Beautiful trees at all of our stores. Keystone probably has them. Well, Keystone and Allisonville have the big trees. So if you're looking for 10 to 11, 11 to 12s, that would be the place to stop by. So great looking trees at Sullivan Hardware and Garden. Finally. And what else do we have to say? Nothing. 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget Rich up in Cicero.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com.
It's the season of giving, and my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling invite you to join them in a wonderful cause. During the month of November, Hope is raising money for the Colburn Place and will match donations up to $10,000. Colburn Place is where survivors find safety, support, and hope for a new beginning, and Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is proud to support such a fantastic local organization. To donate, please visit colburnplace.org/hope. That's colburnplace.org/hope. Let's help bring joy to those who need it most.
come to the end. The speed round, as we call it. Speed round is brought to you by...
I'm sorry. Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus. You know, they're a small business, too. We've been wanting to do small businesses all hour.
And we're going to right
Why don't we do
now.
it now. They get great pricing on Lazy Boy, Indiana-made Smith Brothers Furniture, mattresses made in Indiana, maintenance-free outdoor furniture, free delivery up to 75 miles. Pat, it's thompsonfurniture.net.
Who's ready? I am. Small Business Saturday is today. And that was started a few decades ago, it seems like now.
It was started by
American
right,
Express.
by American Express.
Which is really cool, and it caught on, and it is Small Business Saturday where you can go out and support. You can kind of put your get out of your pajamas,
They are
get
the most,
dressed.
They are the most courageous people in the world. Small businesses face everything that the big businesses do, but it usually is just one or two people sitting around a kitchen table trying to figure out how to be successful.
And there's lots of great deals. Mass Avenue, each little community, Mass Avenue has a big, buy one. Every different shop has different kind of deals and free stuff. And the same thing in Irvington. They've got a small business crawl today that's going on. You
Very
just go
cool.
from one to the next in that great neighborhood too. So
We have double your points.
double your points today.
Yeah,
So how many points do you get for a buck? If I buy a buck's worth, how many points do I get?
you got a point.
You get 1 point per buck.
1 point, and so you get rewards of 5%. So that would be 10% and back.
That's pretty good.
A lot of it have learned to do the swag bags. Everybody likes having a shop local tote bag. So a lot of people will go really early to be those first 500 or 100 in those neighborhoods
yeah.
to get that shop small, shop local business bags. Because they're just cool, really cool tote bags to put your stuff in. And it's kind of a, it's kind of saying something,
Well,
I'm shopping local.
I hope the weather kind of, calms it down a little bit. So far in downtown Indianapolis, I really don't see much.
Jane just sent me a picture from Hamilton County, and it doesn't look like but a scattering. I mean, it's not deep at all yet. So maybe we'll.
We're still in the hole.
We're still in the
Yeah,
hole.
Indianapolis
It's
is
going
still in
around us.
Indianapolis is going out of the hole
Look,
at
it's
11.
right. I mean, look at this.
At 11.
Isn't that funny?
It is. It's,
That is
if you look at
crazy.
the radar, you'll see what she's talking about. It truly looks like just
It's
a
amazing.
circle of
Yeah.
protection around Indianapolis right now.
It
really
looks like
is.
the maps from Battle of the Bulge. Remember that? The Battle of the Bulge, where they were all trapped in there and Germans surround them. That's the snowstorm.
Brian Wilkes sent me a snowfall potential, and the big difference is there's going to be a really sharp cutoff from just south, kind of on the I-70 corridor.
Yeah.
But he said wherever that is, you get 2 to 4 inches on one side and just an inch or so on the other.
And they said the
turn into
rain's
rain.
coming afterwards, so it'll get sloppy for sure.
Yep. And that's why I think everybody was out getting their trees. But so there's time. Hopefully, if you're going to get a fresh tree and you want to get it decorated today, get out to that farm or your local spot, wherever it is, and grab yourself a tree. And hopefully, you shouldn't see any price increase. Ours at our store have come the most popular,
Which one?
The Fraser
Fir.
fir.
Fraser fir. My brain. Man, I need
Yeah,
sleep.
but look, you taught all of us. We knew the answer.
Yeah.
All three of us did.
Fraser fir.
Fraser fir. Those are down in price because we are able to buy them from our regular supplier. You know what our regular supplier's name is? Bruner Sides.
Bruner sides.
Bruner Sides?
Bruner Sides.
That's his first name, Bruner?
Yep.
I kind of like it.
I do too.
Bruner
American.
Sides. In the 1990s, a guy from the North Carolina Tree Growers Association showed up at the store with a price list from Bruner Sides and a tree. And Fraser fir trees were new then. And we looked at that tree. It's like, that's gorgeous. So I have no idea who this person is. I sent an order into him. And
Is
now,
that his real name, or is it a two
it's
last
Bruner.
name?
Bruner. Yep. And so I send in an order, and so now we spend $150,000 with him or something.
Wow.
Does he do free delivery?
No. A truckload of trees from North Carolina this year was $2,400.
Oh,
So,
man, oh, man.
yep. Well, that's all I have.
That's all you have?
So
Well,
I
wait,
thought
we don't have any time left. You got to go.
Well, no, we have.
We have IU.
I mean, we got 20 seconds. We have IU basketball coming
That's
up.
right.
And
Did you guys watch the IU football game last night?
Yes, and we did.
That was a massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. 100th.
Ethan, do you want to say anything? We got 6 seconds.
Glad to see you guys today.
Good to see you.
IU basketball coming up next.
Broadcasting from the Technology Recycler Studios, this is Indy's Mobile News. 93 WIBC. WIBC HD1 Indianapolis. The news starts now.
Were you born from 1945 to 1965? People born during these years are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C. But most people don't know they are infected. So even if you try to eat right, exercise, and take care of yourself, you can still have hepatitis C, a serious liver disease that often has no symptoms. In fact, people can live with hepatitis C for decades without feeling or looking sick. But over time, hepatitis C can cause serious health problems,
From the
including liver
Smithville
damage.
Broadcast Center, this is Hoosier Pregame. Here's the voice of the Hoosiers, Don Fisher.
From Branch McCracken Court of the Simon Scott Assembly Hall on the IU campus in Bloomington, this is